and welcome back. I love sharing new secrets of mathematics with you, and my favorite part is to apply what we have learned previously and discover new facts and possibilities. So today we are going to apply some criteria of congruence to find some amazing properties related to a triangle. And not just any triangle, a triangle whose two sides are equal. And what do we call such a triangle? Correct, an isosceles triangle. Now look at this triangle and tell me, is it isosceles? Seems like it, but can we say for sure? Not until we precisely know the lengths of at least two sides of this triangle. So, using a ruler, we can see that AB is 3.5 centimeters, BC is 5 centimeters, and AC is 3.5 centimeters. So here, AB is equal to AC. Thus, it is evident that ABC is an isosceles triangle. Now, do you remember what these equal sides of an isosceles triangle are called? Well, they are called legs. In fact, that's how isosceles triangles got their name. Isos means equal and skelos means legs. Makes sense, right? Equal legs. You have equal legs too. Hey, your nickname could be isosceles? Just kidding. So now, coming back to this figure, what can we say about its angles? Let's take a protractor and measure. We see that angle A is 90 degrees, angle B is 45 degrees and angle C is also 45 degrees. Here, angle B is equal to angle C. Do you notice that AB and AC are equal sides and angle opposite to these sides, that is, angle B and angle C are also equal? Could this be a coincidence? Let's take a different triangle, say this one, and measure the two base angles. Do you see? Here again, the angles opposite to equal sides are equal. This isn't a coincidence. In fact, this is true for any isosceles triangle. How am I so sure? Let me prove it to you. So let's take what we need to prove as a theorem and state it as angles opposite to equal sides of an isosceles triangle are equal. In order to prove this, we need an isosceles triangle. Say this one. Since it is given that ABC is an isosceles triangle, AB is equal to AC. Here, the angles opposite to these sides are angle B and angle C. And we have to prove that angle B is equal to angle C. So let's begin with a simple construction. Let's draw the bisector of angle A and let D be the point where it meets BC. So now we have two triangles, triangle BAD and triangle CAD. If you notice, you will see that in triangle BAD and triangle CAD, AB is equal to AC because it was already given. Angle BAD is equal to angle CAD because we constructed AD as the angle bisector of angle A. And AD is equal to AD because it's the common side. Thus, triangle BAD is congruent to triangle CAD by SAS congruency. Now that both the triangles are congruent, their corresponding parts will be equal. So, angle B is equal to angle C. Thus, we prove that angle B is equal to angle C. Or simply, angles opposite to equal sides of an isosceles triangle are equal. See, that was so easy. But what about the converse of this theorem? Can we say that if two angles of any triangle are equal, the sides opposite to them are also equal? Let's do an activity together. All you would need is a pencil, a ruler, a protractor and a scissor. So, pause the video here and collect all the items for the experiment. Ready with the items? Great. First, we need to construct a triangle ABC where BC is of any length and angle B is equal to angle C. So, just draw a line segment of any length and name it as BC. Now, draw angles of any measure, say 50 degrees on each end of BC. Mark the point of intersection of these lines as A. The triangle ABC is successfully constructed. Now, what should be the measure of angle A? The angle sum property tells us that the sum of angles of a triangle is 180 degrees, right? And we know that angle B is equal to angle C is equal to 50 degrees. Thus, angle A should be 180 degrees minus 50 plus 50. And we get 80 degrees. Let's confirm. Oh, angle A is indeed 80 degrees. What about yours? Does it measure the same? Great, we are on the right track. So now, let's draw the angle bisector of angle A and let D be the point where it meets BC. Now, we need to cut the triangle along its sides like this. And then fold it so that the vertex C falls on vertex B. Done? Great. So what do you see? Doesn't AB coincide with AC? It's a perfect match. This shows that sides opposite to equal angles of a triangle are equal. We can even prove it. Let's look at the triangles BAD and CAD. Here, angle BAD is equal to angle CAD because AD is the angle bisector. Angle ABD is equal to angle ACD because that's how we constructed the triangle. And AD is equals to AD because it's the common side. Thus, triangle BAD is congruent to triangle CAD by AAS rule. So, we can conclude that AB is equals to AC because they are the corresponding parts of congruent triangles. This brings us to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed learning about the isosceles triangle. Now let's do a quick recap. Triangles having two sides equal are called isosceles triangles. The equal sides of an isosceles triangle are called its legs. Isos means equal and skelos means legs. Hence the name isosceles triangle, that is equal legs. Angles opposite to equal sides of an isosceles triangle are equal. It can be proved using SAS rule. The converse of the previous theorem holds true. That is, the sides opposite to equal angles of a triangle are equal. It can be proved using AAS rule.